Hello everyone, this is Paula, and today we're going to continue working on the Traveler's Notebook. I'm trying to get that done so that when the next one comes in, we can get busy on it. Now, I do want to do oranges. Isn't that cute? And I did do all the stitching and inking ahead of time. So I zigzagged down this side. I cut this out and I went ahead and glued it just a second ago. So you wouldn't have to be put through that. And yeah, sometimes you have to shape them to fit the page. It's not a big deal. And you guys have seen it more than once, right? So let's just go ahead and add this side tuck on here. I'm going to do it different and add it toward the spine. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. My days have been super busy. I've been coming and going and coming and going. So, yeah, meeting myself coming and going. All right, so we're going to put this as far up as what the spine is. And it might be slightly crooked because my spine is overloaded. It is definitely overloaded. So I'm super thirsty this morning. I had water and I thought I was okay. And now I've got Coke, Diet Dr. Pepper. And so every now and then I'll be taking a sip. See my cute little cup. I love that little cup. It fits right in with what I do. Okay, so we got this side tuck on here. And I made a little kind of Rolodex pocket. Listen, I cut it out by hand. So it is not perfectly straight, but it's my journal. And I figure it'll be fine. We're going to make a pocket out of this one, just like we did the one earlier in the other video, I think. Yeah. So I'm just trying to get different shapes on my page. Now, I'm going to put it down here over to the left side of the book, so it doesn't have to go down in that spine area. That's why I made it a little smaller. Okay, just like that. All right, and then straight across. Okay. Then straight across the bottom. Now, I saw something shiny, which means I stuck my finger in something, I'm sure. But now I can't see it, so let me look. Nope, I must have just came right off with my finger, so that's okay. Yeah, I found this orange paper in Branson at a really awesome scrapbook store, you guys. It's huge. It's been there for 21 years. I think I told you about this store. And look, I took one of Carol's decorative tags, and I actually got some old tablecloth that's a plastic tablecloth. I want to try this when I have some free time. And this is just going to go right in here. And I just added these little oranges. Aren't they cute? I just cut them out. I just cut the white off from around them. And so it's going to go here without a topper on it. Now, I didn't plan anything crazy. I just wanted the paper to be shown because it's so pretty. Now, I have another one of these. This is a index card. And, yeah, it's got so much brown on it, I couldn't remember if I inked it or not. So, I'm just going to hit it a little bit here in the back. The front's definitely been inked. So, she decorated it, and then she cut them in half. And I just think they look cool. And you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on the sides of these because I don't want these little things falling out. Okay, just like that. And then we'll do it on the top as well. So, we're going to have to meet with our realtor today. So we have a busy day. So I'm up really early doing videos. And then the sign will go in the yard. Oh my goodness. So, that will be fun. And so, let's see here. If we can get this all glued down nice. All right, I think this is so cute with these little oranges. Now, I have this cute little orange slice. It says Paris. Yeah, it's just going to go in here. Oh, I got to cover the back. So this is going to go in here for in the beginning, the first one. Now, I have another one of these cute little tags, and I just love them. And I didn't have an orange one, but I had this little green one. So I'm just going to use it as an embellishment rather than dangle it anywhere. So I'm just going to put my little orange on here. I don't know. We may have some glue hanging off somewhere. Excuse me. Can't hardly speak this morning. Okay. Let's see. Do you guys ever have morning where you're just, well, we're just tired from picking up the house and getting it ready for the realtors. You know, it was clean already. We had already cleaned house on Friday, and then we was gone a couple days, so we don't have to worry about that. Thank goodness. Okay, it wants to slide around on this little thing, but we're going to get it where it needs to go, and then we can pick this little bit of glue off. I'm just going to use my fingernail, because if I get the adhesive remover out, it's just going to slide around on here even more. And once I get as much as I can off of here, I'll set it down to dry, because it's going to take a few minutes. There we go. Now I want to get this off my hands. Goodness, it really is sticky. Okay, so I had thought about adding this little brown piece that matches that right here. The more I think about it, I just kind of look at it like, ooh, do I really want to? But I think I do, because I have some really cute things to add. Like this little book clip is what it is. It's got magnet on it, and I love these orange slices. I'm going to see if we can get it to attach up here pretty good, and if we do, we can just put it right there. Yes, we did. Let's put it toward the outside. Now, we don't have to put that on this portion, but I do want to, let's see. Yeah, we're going to have to put a little something on here. Maybe, oh, I know what I wanted to do. I'm doing this, and then we're adding this little orange somewhere on here. And then these little puffy ones. So let's do that first. This is a simple page. Let me see here. There we go. Simple little page. Now, I am going to kind of bring it right to the center so you can see the oranges around it. You just want to get that on there really good. Make sure your glue is not sticking out. Now, I am going to go ahead and add this little guy on here. Okay, and he is going to go right here, kind of down in the bottom section. I'm going to hold him for just a second because he's a little heavy. All right. I'm going to kind of wipe him off on the top. I got a little glue on him. He's a little sticky. Going to go ahead and add paper to this in just a second. But first, I had these little glitter oranges I found. And see, it's like they're orange, but they're hard to see the actual orange inside here. But this is one that lays on its side, so we're going to kind of put it, let me see if I can get it where I want it to be. I'm going to kind of put it up a little bit. No, because it would be down here. So we're going to do it like this. It's turned to its side. And now we have the lemon wedge. I said lemon again, you guys. I've been doing so many lemon pages because I wasn't able to find but this one orange page. So you just work with what you got. Everything wants to stick to me. Okay, so now we can turn this direction. And then we'll have it looking really sharp. I'm going to get some paper to put on the back of this. Wrong paper. Isn't that how it is? You always pick up the wrong paper. I'm just looking for paper that has lines. I don't care if it's fancy or not. I just like to, let me see. This is just some cardstock. Anything that has lines that is scraps, I put in a bag. And I'm just going to add this right here. Yeah. And then we can actually use this as a journaling card, which I need. I only had one page. I didn't put any journaling cards or anything to write on. But it was a just for fun kind of page. Okay. Now, here we go. I'm going to put it down here the best I can without it getting everywhere. Don't want it to get everywhere. Once you get it on there, when this completely dries, I probably will go back and stitch it, okay? Now, but for now, I just want to get it down and get the paper all connected. Now you just, you know, cut on the side here to make sure none of it's sticking out. You guys, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, but we had 5 baby ducks in our backyard. And we have the pond, and, you know, we love it and everything. It's pretty busy around the pond because there's a walking trail. And seems like there's always people, you know. Can't really just have a quiet time out there, but, and that's great. It's been fun. Anyway, so we're going to get the house sold and be moving to Branson, Missouri, and it's all going to happen really fast. But then the slow part will be when we get into the house and we have to put things away. Okay, plus we need to do some painting. They painted a good part of it, but they didn't paint it all. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to kind of do it like an overlay like that. And here is the orange page. I think it turned out cute. I like it. So I'm going to take this wet one that needs to be stitched and lay it on my sewing machine. And it'll get put back in here at some point. Okay, now I got to wipe off this pin that goes in my, oh my goodness, it's so sticky. It won't even hardly go back down into my glitter glue. So I'm going to kind of get some of it off. All right, I just got a big refill when I was at the scrapbook store in Branson. All right, so I love this page. And like I always say, this is one of my favorite. Okay, now let me get my next page, if I can find it. Oh, here it is. We actually have 2 more pages, and I'm trying to see. So this one's pineapple, and it is number 8. So I'm going to go and find page number 8. And the reason I say I have to go find it is because I always design it and then number the page. I've told you guys that before. And then I get everything ready and put it in a bag and wait for its day to go into the book. Now, I put them in these little bags and keeps everything together. So just like on the other one, all of this has been inked, but isn't this a cute pineapple page? It's an old pineapple page. I mean, I've had it for some time. I think I'm going to put it here. Okay, let me get this 8 off. All right, now I think it's going to go here. This is a tag we're going to play with. Now, I did all the stitching. Okay, I just did all kinds of stuff. Now, this is pretty much done, but let me put some pineapples on the tab. This is a journaling card, and it's going to go inside this bag, okay, just like that. And it's going to say pineapples. Well, let's just do that now. I'm doing all the writing freehand. I'm not worried about anything being perfect, okay? I just put those 2 letters right together. That's what I'm talking about. Not worrying about making it perfect. Seems like every time I mess up on 1 letter. So I can journal on the back of this on the lines. I'll just journal sideways, and that's going to go right there. Okay, we're going to do some stamping on the tag. I made a pocket and stitched a little scallop on there, very crooked. Wasn't on purpose. Anything I want to have stitched, I stitch it ahead of time. But you guys know this is just a flat pocket. You cut out the size you want, depending on the book you have. And then I just punch a little hole. Then I just punched this little scallop and put it across. Because I felt like it needed more than just... I needed something that was the same, which is going to be this little strip. So I'm going to go ahead and put down the pocket. I guess I need to get that page put down too, don't I? Okay, going straight across the bottom. And there we go. Now we're going to put that over here. You know, I hope this is where it goes. I'm going to put it all the way to the outside and to the bottom. So it has its own little space. And it will stick down easier. Okay, we're going to let that kind of dry while we're putting down this other big page right here. Now, these have a hard time being perfectly square on here, but I've been kind of lucky every now and then. Oh, looks like that one's going to be pretty perfect. I'll take that, right? So we're going to put glue around the whole outside. Then we're going to come this way. Then we're just going to go up and down. It's making a little bit of noise. And it looks like there's hardly any in the video probably. But there is plenty on here. And so we're going to move back the bag and put it as close to the spine as we can. And make sure it's as straight as you can get it for the page. If not, you're going to have a little bit of a crooked page. And that's okay. Now, if you're afraid you're going to get glue past your page, just put something back here. I knew it was a pretty good fit, so I didn't really need to do that this time. Now, I did get this off a little bit right there. I almost always get at least one little section off a tiny bit. So I'm just going to cut that. It's not even really that noticeable, but now I've told you about it. I have to cut it, right? Okay, and then I'm just cutting until I don't see it anymore on the front. There's a little tiny bit right there. Now, I'm going to take my dauber here, or my inking tool. I call them daubers. I call them everything, to be honest. I give things new names every day. Okay, so every now and then just kind of punch this right here so it, you know, fits. Okay. I just layered a tag and made a tag. Use yellow and pink that came in the kit and my pineapple, and I just stitched straight up the side, added a scrap piece of scallop and made it a tag. Oh, got to cover that. I keep forgetting to do that ahead of time so you guys don't have to. It's easy to forget. Now, I'm going to add the rest of these scallops onto the bag. I did stitch through them so they look similar to the others, but it's just for, you know, looks, not really any kind of purpose for it. And I'm not, you know, putting it on there perfect. I'm just putting it on there where we can get it to look kind of like the other things. And you just want to make sure you pull it where it needs to be. See, it wants to dry really fast. So here we go. This glitter glue wastes no time. You know, it's not real forgiving, in other words. It's a little tiny bit short, but no biggie. Now see, that adds to it, doesn't it? So cute. I might add pineapples on the other side of that too. We'll just have to see if I can do better than I did the first time. Okay. We're going to do that over here. Same thing, I stitched on it. I'm going to try to stick it in pretty much the same place. And yeah, there we go. Now, the reason I'm not doing all of the things that I'm talking about is because you guys know how to punch a scallop. You just use a punch to do that, or you just freehand one. And I do that sometimes because I like it to be wonky, and it's fun to do that. So we're going to go ahead and pull this out and do pineapple. Where did I leave my pen? And do pineapple here on the back as well, so I don't forget. Pine. I think that's a little better than it was on the front, but that's all right. All right, so now we're going to put that back in the bag. And I always face it forward, and sometimes I'll put two things, one facing one way and one facing the other, but I think that turned out pretty good. And this will go in here when it's done. And the reason that I added the yellow and the pink is because I didn't want too much of just solid pineapple. Okay, so now we got all the big stuff glued down, and I can't remember really what I planned on doing with the rest of this, but, oh, I was going to do a pocket over here because we're going to do a pineapple tag. I think we're going to do, I don't, you know, I forget what I do sometimes. Look at this. What is this? A little price tag. Yeah, so I thought we could just kind of stick those on. Now, here we have a big pineapple like we used the other day. And again, I'm going to staple it because I thought it turned out cute the other time. when we stapled. Let's put one more right there. Now we have to decide where we want to put this little guy. He looks kind of cute right there, doesn't he? They may go right there. And let's see. Oh, I'm going to take this out and set it over to get something on the back. Now here we have this little pink. And I have another little pineapple. And I think we're going to do the same thing. Just staple it on. It gives it some more texture. And got to think where I want it. I'm really thinking this is where I ended up putting the first one. And then the other one will go on the other. Whoops, wait a minute. I just found another piece. Oh, a little pink pineapple. Isn't that cute? So we'll do it like this. How about we do it like that? And this little tag can just be kind of free floating. And you can write something on there if you want. Pineapple is the type of fruit that you do not want it to sit for many days on the counter or in the fridge because it will mold. Listen, all young people discover this just like I did. You don't. When you get it and you bring it home, try to bring it home ready. And I usually wait and don't buy it until I'm ready to slice it up. Okay, here we go. Another little pineapple. And my glue's coming out. It's okay. It's okay. Now, I put the wrong thing there. So we'll go over and do it on the other side. Yes, I did. I put the wrong thing on that side. So we'll do it like this. How's that? Let's put this one down here. Now, this is going to go this direction, right about there. Okay. Rub that off. All right. Now, do this little circle, pineapple. Okay. And let's just do like this. We'll just put that under a little bit. Keep it straight up and down. Now, I feel like over here, we need to add something over here to put this in. Because we're going to stamp this. And I'm going to kind of bring it up here. And we're going to add paper to the back of that. Let me see what I am doing on this other page. I want to make sure that that was supposed to be part of this kit. You know, sorry, everything is going wonky. Let's see. Yeah, I think it was. Whoopsie. Okay. And now this one, next one's going to be number 2. But I'm moving it for now because I want everything to fit like it should. We're going to add another piece of paper, and hopefully the same paper we used on the last one, yeah, can work on this one if it's long enough. Let's see. Yep, it is. But I got to turn this over. I'll find myself in trouble. Believe me, I've done it plenty of time. Oh, I mean, you know, plenty of times over the years. So, I've got this paper already stitched quite a bit, so we probably won't be able to stitch it. And I'm thinking, I just got glue right on me. I think we may have to do something a little different. There we go. Wipe off the little glue, and we're going to add this to the paper right here up against the side. It just makes it lots easier, less cutting. Anywhere you can cut corners to help yourself. It's good. Now, I am going to clip this down because it is pretty strong. When I say strong, I mean like the edges are super strong. And, you know, it's hard when things, see how it wants to stick up. Even though there's glue there. So I'll cut it first. And then when it dries, I'll go back and do something with it. Just like we did with everything else. Oh, Paula. I'm clumsy this morning. Do you ever have days that you're worse than others? I think I have a little bit of clumsy in me every day, but some days worse than others. We stayed up till like 3 o'clock. So basically, I got up at 7:30. So I didn't have a lot of sleep. I've got a lot on my mind, if you know what I mean. Okay. You know, you give up a house you love to go to a town you love. So that's what we're doing. And we're not a bit nervous about it. I really am not nervous. I think I'm more excited. I'm dreading the work. And I'm going to tell you guys, this house is giant. So there's going to be work. But I will find someone in that area to help me. Now, we might have to go back and add some more glue down in there. Looks like right there needs a little bit of extra. Put it there and then put my clips there. Putting more than normal because it seems to be struggling to stay down. Yeah, see, like you get over here and it's open over here. It's because I'm using 2 heavy papers. I'm sure that had a lot to do with it. Oh, good grief. I keep needing to get my new clips over here and get them out of this little tiny thing. 2 more maybe. You want to hold that down really good. Yep, that's the last clip. So, I'm looking here to see. I really need another clip. Let me get one of my new ones. They're actually called quilting clips. But I wanted some that was pretty easy. And these seem to be. I never thought I'd have to clip down every section. That one seems to be doing fine. Yeah, one more here. We'll let this dry for a while. Maybe for an hour. And then we want it to work right. But anyway, this is how it's going to look. Now, I'm going to put this back on. Stick it down here. We're going to come up with another type of pocket for right here in this section. Now, it says stamped pineapples in different colors. So that'll be fun, right? Okay, let me get my pineapple out. I write myself notes like that a lot. But we have all kinds of different colors to do the pineapple now. And then we have green that we can do on the tops. So I'm not going to ink the tops at this moment. We're going to do, let's start with a yellow pineapple. I don't know how well the yellow is going to show up on this little paper or this little tag, but we're about to find out. And now don't fret if you see yellow crayon on this. Oops, I just moved it, so it may be crooked and it wants to stick. No, it's not crooked. Awesome. I'm going to do one more that color, and we'll put it at the bottom, kind of like, you know, this way. There we go. Put up the yellow. If you guys don't have these little containers full of archival ink, I love them. It really helps me a lot when I'm doing like this, you know, where I need a bunch of colors. So we're going to do a little pink pineapple. Now, you don't know what it's going to turn out like until you stamp it. Looks orange on here, but yes, this is fun. I love this fruit journal. It's just been so much fun. And we're going to do blue. And then after blue, if we have room, we'll do it's kind of a green, actually. It's a different kind of green. We're just going to stamp on one side. Okay, so we need a green. The only green I only have two greens. I'm going to see. This is a new one. I've never used these. This is the Distress Archival ink, and it's peeled paint. But it's still by Ranger. So let's hope it's a good color, because I really don't remember how it comes out on this color. We're just going to take a chance. Okay. I wanted it to be different than the primary. There we go. That's not bad. It almost looks black, doesn't it? But it does have a really green tint to it. Okay. So I'm going to put this little guy right here, upside down. I think they'll look cute. And then when I go back and add the crown, I think they'll really look cute. So I got 2 packs of these. I wished I'd gotten 3 different kinds, but I know where to go to find it. So now we need kind of a purplish blue. I'm not really sure which one of these would be the perfect one, but let's try the Archival. That's pretty dark. I don't care. We're going to try it. After this video, I need to check our time. I mean, after this page, we need to check our time. And let's just see what this blue looks like. Oh, it's dark, but that's all right. I really am not super concerned about it. So now we're going to go like this again and just get the pineapple itself. Put it up. We're just doing 2 of each. And I like the way that will turn out. Okay, so we've got yellow, we've got blue, we've got green and pink. The next color, let me see. Blue, green, yellow, pink. It's really, that's the colors that are supposed to be. Let's do the tops now. Now, I have been using this kind of, I don't know what you'd call it, honestly. But I'm just going to do the top. It may run down into the color a little, and that's all right. Now, I've got to pull it over to really see where it goes on here. They're not all going to be perfect. I'll warn you ahead of time. See, because they will run down. This is just a real easy kind of stamping. So they're looking cute. Just a second, I need to get something. Sorry guys, I couldn't find it. So I guess when I do, I'll add it on here. It's just a little embellishment. But I just happened to think about it and thought it might look cute on here. I'm sure it's somewhere. All right, so we're going to do right here. So cute, aren't they cute? Where else can you do all different colors of pineapples? Right here is where you do it, on this page. There's nothing more fun than having pastel pineapples. I think it's fun. Whoops, I just about did it on the bottom. We don't want green down there. We want green on the top where the crown is. Let's turn this little guy upside down and get him. We have 2 more to put crowns on. And then we might do a couple more in the blank area. It's kind of hard to know how many to put on there till you put both pieces down. All right, so there is our green. We're going to leave it right there while we do the rest. And I'm just wiping off the stamp so it will look good. So I know we need one right here. I'm trying to think what color would look the best. I've got yellow here, I've got pink here, and blue. Maybe green, even though that's really probably not the thing we would have wanted to do, right? Let's do kind of a, yeah, let's just do green. I know it's not my favorite, but it'll work. Wash that off really good. So when we do the other part of it, it will look nice. I'm trying to think, can we fit one right there? Let's just look. Let's hold it up and look. Yep. So why not? Let's do another blue. No, there's a blue right there. Let's do a pink. Trying to remember which pink we used. Oh, I think it was the brighter one. So we'll use this. All right, one more. Now, if you wanted to go crazy, you could actually put them around the edges and be off the page a little bit, which probably would look better. Oh, Paula. Just did a green pineapple again. Not the right green. We're doing a crown, Paula. We're doing a crown. Twice. 2 crowns. So I'm also thinking we could, if we had a ribbon or something for the top that was a bunch of different colors, that would be cool. But we're going to use pink seam binding on the top portion. Here we go, last pineapple. Still kind of seems bare here, doesn't it? Let's look. I don't really want to start doing off the page. I might change my mind later, and if I do, I'll come back and do it. But for now, this is what we're going to end up with. Now, let me put these back. Okay, we're going to wrap it up after this page because when I paused this, I wasn't thinking that it would pause the time. And so I don't even know how long we've been going. So I'll get a couple more ready and we'll do those in the next video. Let's see. I really want to put a pocket or something. I didn't plan on it on this side, but make it a little bit longer too, I think. That way it'll look different than a lot of the other ones. I thought it turned out cute, except this is bugging me. What color would we do this one? Yellow. I'm going to go ahead and do one right there. Just one yellow pineapple. Let me get my yellow back out. If I can get my fingers on it. Okay. What do we want to put under there? Here, just a spare piece of paper. And I might as well do the one over here too. This is the deal. This is how it works out. You do one, then you do two. And I'm going to go ahead and do yellow since I've got that out already. And right here, we'll do another color. Let me think for a minute. Not pink. I think we need to do a blue. So blue it will be. This is the last one. Much better, right? Now we are going to do the little topper. Okay, now we're going to do the green crown on those, well, most of them don't need it, okay, first of all. But we will attempt it. See, like that one, part of it will be on and part of it will be off. Like, I don't know about this one, if it will even need one, but yep, there's a few little leaves that came on. One more. Right here. And I really don't know that it will show at all. There we go. All right, so now we got all that done for sure. And I'm going to put away the stamp and the ink. We put the blue seam binding on, which I think turned out really cute. And I'm going to move that out of the way. And now I'll show it to you. This is much better. There's still places that if you wanted to pick it to death, you could. But I think we'll not worry about those. Now, right here is probably where... Oh, no. This is what I was going to put in here. I knew there was something. This one goes over here because it's different. But what and where did I want to put this one? We're clipping down forever. It's going to need like a solid color to be a pocket or something. Here, let me get it. Let me get some paper. Maybe we can use some pink. I'm trying to get my fingers on it. I can see it. So many things different. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to do a side. Let me mark it here if I can find my pencil. I'm going to do a side pocket on this one. And I probably will just go straight out right here. Okay. And then we'll go down right here. And I'll just cut it at an angle. I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Move it to the side. So I just cut this. I just put that little edge there and this here. And I'll tell you why. I'm going to take this and cut just that little edge first over here. And I've got to get it lined up and make sure it's lined up. It is. Okay, now make sure it's all pressed up against the wall. Just do a little cut there, and then over here, I don't know if you guys are able to see this, I hope. Sorry if you're not. There's nowhere else for me to move it so you can see. And then right here, and then you take the two cut areas from one end to the next end, and you cut yourself a pocket. Got a little longer to go here, and there we go. Now, this is kind of a shallow pocket, but I don't need anything massive for what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to ink it, and we'll put a little pineapple embellishment on there and see how cute that will be. You want to ink around it, add some glue on both sides and on the bottom. Okay, now here we go. We're going to get our glitter glue again, and we're going to put this pocket right here. Okay, just enough to hold the other pineapple pocket. We may change back to which one will be on which side, just because I just realized this and that's going to be pretty alike. But if it's not, then we'll see which one looks the best. So we're not talking perfection here. This is kind of a last minute. I'm going to get a wipey for my hands after that. Got it all over them. And so, I'm going to do a little bit of erasing right there. Getting, oh, it's going to tear. Because I touched it with my finger. So we'll put a pineapple there. It's so crazy. You cannot get your paper wet and use your adhesive. It will take off your paper. And we just had a perfect example of that. Now right here, this glue doesn't come off as well as Fabri-Tac because it dries so fast, but that's okay. So I'm thinking this goes over here, okay, maybe. Whichever one fits the best. And I think it's going to be this one, but this needs to dry first. So let's put a pineapple, or the word pineapple. No, I don't like that. It's too dark. Don't want it to be dark. I want it to be cheery. Has to be cheery pineapples. And I really think, you guys are going to laugh, but I really think this one little pineapple that has sunglasses, or he has rainbow ones on. Let's see if he'll fit. He may or may not. He'll work. We'll put him on there and see what happens. I like that his glasses are rainbow. These little things are so cute. I just got them over at Joann's in like the $2 bin. And yeah, they're really cute. Got me and my friend both a set of them. And I picked them up for her. Let's see. Then we're just going to go like this. Put it on here in this corner. And let it dry. Because it can be slippery too. Okay. All right. So we're going to stop this video. I do want to say thank you to all my subscribers for sticking by me and watching my videos. I so appreciate it. Welcome to any new subscribers. I know you're out there. I know that you subscribed, and I just want to welcome you. And any new subscribers would be awesome, like future new subscribers. We'd love to have you come have fun with us. And we're going to let those dry. But look how cute this turned out, you guys. Is that not awesome? And up here we'll have this other tag. And we'll have a tag here when the pocket dries. So, there you go. This is our, let's put this one over here for now. Just so we can kind of have a feel for it. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you had fun. And we'll be back with a couple more pages. Bye-bye now.